All right, viewers. Now, in fact, let's shift focus to other developments that we are tracking very closely. Many of the Indians who were deported from the United States were detained at the US border before being sent back to the country in the US military aircraft. And an Indian citizen who allegedly also illegally migrated to the US, that he was jailed for 20 days at the US border before being sent back to India. He has claimed that he was lied to, that he would be sent illegally, but ended up becoming a victim of the donkey routes instead. He has said, and I quote, that I faced a lot of difficulties on the way. Now that I'm back here, I will work here. I crossed the border with the difficulty and I reached there 8 months ago. I was jailed at the US border for 20 days and then I was let go, unquote. Aditya Wadhawan, my colleague, is joining me live on the broadcast. Aditya, in the latest, many of these Indian nationals who have been deported are giving out the testimonials saying that there has been a series of horrific incidents that have been witnessed by them while they were trying to cross into the border illegally. If you've spoken to some of these detainees and the people who have been deported at the US border, what is that you're picking up? Share more with us.
Well, absolutely, Simran. If you see, there have been reports. There were reports have very surfaced, that many Indians who tried to illegally enter the United States were detained by the U.S. border security force. In the incidents that have happened, several incidents. Deportation. Yesterday in Rajya Sabha, as Foreign Minister S. Jaishankar also said that deportation is not a new phenomenon. Deportation of illegal Indian immigrants from the United States is not a new phenomenon. It has been happening for quite some time, since 2009. In fact, the foreign minister actually tabled, had put the various data spanning from last 5 to 6 years in the Rajya Sabha, and he also said that it is very obligatory for any country to accept its immigrants who might have stayed illegally in another country. So it is not a very new phenomenon that has happened. Like if we also talk about some 10 years back, even in the UPA tenure when Congress was in power, deportations of illegal Indian immigrants was happening. There, as per some reports, data indicate that there was a large deportation of the Indian immigrants back from the United States of America, because many were arrested for illegally entering the United States of America. I know, and as per some reports, what the explanation that these people who intend to illegally enter the United States give, that there is a risk to their life, way back home. So these are some of the these are some, as per some reports, these are some of the allegations that these people who try to illegally enter the United States give. And also if you see, the illegal, particularly when it comes to United States of America, it shares a big border with Mexico, and Mexico is known to traffic drugs and fentanyl, be it fentanyl or other drugs also. So this could there can be as per some reports, there can be a huge nexus there, that they push these illegal immigrants forcibly, or there could be some other possible factors, but at the same time, this is not a new phenomenon which needs to be seen. Yes, Imran.
All right, Aditya. Thank you very much for sharing these details and giving out more information. Now, in the latest